Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine a time, maybe not even that long ago, when, you just looked up at night and bam, this incredible cosmic tapestry, this whole map of wonder was just
Mm.
there, infinitely stretching out. The sources we looked at, they really paint this vivid picture, don't they? A world where everyone, kids, poets, farmers, lovers, they all shared this really deep connection to the night sky. It wasn't just pretty, it was like a constant part of life, woven into everything.
Yeah, and what's so fascinating when you really dig into the research is how drastically that connection has just snapped.
Yeah.
It's gone. The sources keep saying something changed. And I mean, the numbers are just, wow, startling. More than 80% of the world's population lives under light-polluted skies. Think about that, 80%.
80%. Plus everyone.
Pretty much. And it means that for most of us, the stars vanish from our view. But here's the thing. They're not actually gone. It's not like they burned out. It's us. We've forgotten to protect the dark, the very darkness they need to, well, to shine for us. And this isn't just a, minor annoyance. It's a huge shift in our whole environment, our whole experience of the world.
That statistic, it really hits home. That almost feels like we've engineered this disconnect, Like our pursuit of convenience comes with a cost. The sources really hammer this point, and that cost, it's not just missing pretty lights, it's a real loss of silence, darkness, and wonder. It's like we've just pulled this giant gray curtain right over the entire universe.
Exactly. And if you connect that to the bigger picture, the sources talk quite movingly about the forgotten beauty of darkness. There was a time, and this is key, when darkness wasn't the enemy. It was actually loved. It held mystery, rest, depth, and awe. That feeling of being small, but, connected to something vast.
Mystery and rest. We don't think of darkness like that much anymore.
No, we don't. Now we've got what one source even calls an addiction to light. Cities just blaze all night, screens are always on. We're so used to artificial brightness, we're almost, like, afraid of the dark now. But the irony is huge, right?
Yeah.
Because the research points out darkness is the canvas where stars are born.
Wow. Darkness is the canvas where stars are born. That phrase, it's really powerful. Sticks with you. It makes you completely rethink how we see light and dark. It's not just that we can't see the stars. Our constant artificial light, it literally drowns the stars.
It does. And it's not just about the sheer amount of light either. The research also points to the type of light. Those modern LEDs, they're efficient, sure, but they often blast out more blue light, and that blue light scatters way more easily in the atmosphere. It creates that awful, pervasive sky glow that just washes everything out. The faint stuff just vanishes.
Right, the sky glows, even far from cities sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Which, well, this raises a really important question, doesn't it? Light pollution isn't just a science problem, or even just environmental. It's framed as a cultural tragedy. Seriously, we've lost something fundamental, a piece of our connection to the cosmos, to our own history.
A cultural tragedy. That feels right.
We've forgotten how to just stop, to pause, look up, and feel small. And yet, paradoxically, in feeling small, that's when you feel deeply connected to something vast and beautiful. And beyond the sort of philosophical side, this loss has real-world impacts too, like messing with our sleep, our circadian rhythms, and forcing astronomers to build observatories in ever more remote, difficult places just to get a clear view.
Okay, so boiling this down, what does this mean for you listening right now? This whole art of stargazing, it isn't just about knowing constellations or planets. It's not just astronomy homework. The sources describe it as rediscovering things like humility, imagination, curiosity, peace. Really basic, important stuff. It's about remembering our actual place, Not just on Earth, but in this unbelievably vast universe. It's like reconnecting to something timeless, something genuinely awe-inspiring that maybe many of us have never truly experienced.
And the thing is, the stars are still there waiting. They haven't gone anywhere. So this really brings up a crucial question, I think, about what we actually value in our environment, in our lives. What's one small step, maybe just one tiny thing you could take today? Building on what we've talked about from these sources. Maybe it's as simple as switching off unnecessary lights outside your house tonight, just flicking a switch. Or maybe just making a point next time you're away from the city glare to consciously look up again, really look. Doing that, you might just reclaim a little piece of that lost wonder. And remember, our place in the universe too majestic